Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and as you guys have just seen, we finally got the 4-valve swap running again. Like I said, we just changed the main bearings, connecting rod bearings, head bolts, head gaskets, all the seals in the heads, all the springs in the heads, and this thing sounds really freaking good. No, I cannot leave it started too long because we don't have that coolant crossover pipe delete kit on yet, and I don't have no coolant in the motor. I'm not trying to overheat it, just trying to start it to make sure everything was good with it. The smoke, we had a little bit of white smoke coming out the exhaust, probably too rich. I have the 21 pound injectors in, and the computer is supposed to be reading for the 19 pound injectors, so it's a difference. I think I have the 24 pound injectors, whatever comes factory in the Marauders. So it sounds really good. It's revving way better than it was before. What I'm gonna do, even though I know that this thing is running way better, is after I've already seated and drove it around for a while and made sure that everything is good, I'm gonna pull those spark plugs. I'm gonna compression test it again just to make sure that we didn't lose any compression and everything is running the way it's supposed to. When I compression tested it on the ground after the rebuild, I got 180 to 200 psi across the board on all those cylinders. So she should be running way better. The ideal situation would be now is to get myself a SCT X4 tuner and let someone in the States send me a remote tune for a 4-valve swap, and then she would be running properly, because I do have a 4-valve MAF and I have 4-valve injectors, and you know, they read off of each other. So there was no MAF hooked up. That's probably why I was could have been dumping. There could have been oil in that exhaust, you never know. But I know that this thing is running 10 times better than it was before, so I just got to be happy for that. Like I said, once I get that coolant crossover delete kit installed in the motor, then we can bring it up to operating temperature. Once I know for sure that it's holding operating temperature, it'll be time to drive this thing. I already checked for oil leaks. There's no oil leak in the entire motor, so that's very good. I think I'm gonna put some Lucas oil stabilizer in it before I take it for a run though. I know a lot of Ford guys have that lifter tick after a rebuild, probably just from your lifters losing prime or whatever, but I had them in oil and then I put it together, and then the motor sat on the stand for about a week, I'd say a week or two, so who knows if it bled down or what. People usually report that happening after a rebuild or after changing lifters. It goes away, so I'll put some Lucas oil stabilizer in it to get that sorted out. Other than that, hopefully we can be able to reliably beat on this thing for a very long time. And if you guys have not noticed, it is freaking hot in here. That's why I'm dripping sweat. But finally, the motor's back in the car. It's running. It sounds really good. The throttle response is finally exactly where I want it to be. And hopefully it stays there. We don't have any issues out of that anymore in the near future. Alright guys, well that's all I have for you guys for today. Sorry for such a short video, but it really wasn't much to talk about. I just got that thing running. Like I said, once that coolant kit comes in, we get this thing all buttoned up, get it on the ground, and take it for a test drive. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna run it for 500 miles, 1,000 miles, 2,000 miles before I start beating on it, but I'll make a decision and go from there, because I can't find a concrete way of figuring out what is the break-in period for these motors. Oh yeah, and before I go, I'm gonna put a short clip in here of me lifting some weights. I bench pressed about, I think 145 pounds the other day, and I'm really proud of it. I know that might not sound like a lot of weight to you guys, but if you guys work out, leave it in the description. Let me know what's the heaviest you can bench press. And my goal is actually to get to 200 pounds before September. So definitely I'm gonna be kicking it into high gear to make sure that gets done. And now the video is over. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Always remember, don't drift without your dreams, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.